This is George Lucas, and you're listening to UnPOP. Well, it's exciting to be asked to do some audio commentary again. Glad Disney's finally seeing the light on the special editions. Let's see what we've got here. The Holiday Special. No!
It's the UnPOP Star Wars Holiday Special, starring Austin Farmer, Sean Keller, Curtis Waugh, Brock Powell, Roxy the Dog, and special guest appearances by
George Lopez,
Andy Dick,
Billy D. Williams,
Shirley MacLaine,
Shirley Temple,
Taylor Lautner,
Taylor Swift,
Meatloaf,
Taylor Mumpson,
Soupy Sales.
Tommy Wiseau,
Take a ride on the Millennium Falcon with Matthew Broderick.
and John Denver and his ex... Never mind.
Sandwich Making with Mama Cass, Bill Pullman,
okay,
Paul Billman,
Curtis is off the rail. And introducing new droid Isis.
Welcome back to the UnPOP Holiday Special, where we're talking Star Wars. Month leading into Star Wars The Last Jedi Episode 8, we're going to talk and watch the Star Wars Holiday Special about Wookiee Life Day. Brock.
That's right, Curtis. Happy Wookiee Life Day. Sean, happy Han Solica.
thank
And
you.
Austin, a very Merry Sithmas to you, sir.
Oh, I thank you.
So, yeah, let's talk about what we're drinking, first of all.
We have holiday-themed drinks for this non-visual medium. We have our blue.
You can hear us rattling. Yeah.
It is actually blue.
It is blue.
We could have lied.
And if you
But it's
followed our
not.
Instagram at UnPOP Podcast, you've seen this
You've
already.
seen this. Our
This
blue
Bantha.
Nope.
Russian.
The blue Bothan.
Oh, the blue.
Oh,
Bothan.
I thought it was Bantha too.
No, the blue Bothans.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Bantha
know.
milk. It's blue Bantha milk, Kahlua,
Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
vodka,
Yes.
Yes.
forming the blue Bothans.
That sounds like a team on Legends of the Hidden Temple.
The blue Bothans.
blue Bothans.
There's the blue barracudas, right?
Yeah.
And you can find this recipe on our Instagram. We have put this up somewhere on our Facebook. We know you've seen the photo already. You can make this for your friends, for your family. Let them
Impress
know.
a girl or
Yes.
a boy. We don't judge.
Or they could be girls listening to this.
Yeah. I'm
Impress
saying whoever you want to impress, do that.
a power converter because you were gonna go pick some up.
Okay.
Go pick up
Tashi Station.
from the Tashi. You're gonna pick them up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Make these at home.
You could Biggs dark light some doobies and enjoy some blue Bothans.
Biggs.
What did you just
Biggs
say?
Darklighter, right?
Biggs Dark.
Yeah,
Matter.
that's his name.
They don't know who he is, though.
Oh, I thought you were referencing the
Luke's
store.
friend.
It would be Luke's friend who's got a really cool porn stash. He was referenced as the reason Luke wanted to join the Rebel Alliance.
Did you just fall asleep?
And he was
Excuse me, actually you're wrong. He wanted to join the Imperial Academy and then defected to the Rebel Alliance.
Where is any of this?
I apologize.
It's in a deleted scene.
And now
No,
it's
it's
actually
not.
canon. Yeah, it is. And it's
Yeah.
actually canon thanks to Disney Infinity and Disney Lego Star Wars.
Wait.
Oh,
It was
my
deleted
God.
scene in what?
A New Hope.
And it was
Flubber.
reinserted in the
In
Lego.
Lego?
No, it's not. Well, is it?
It was, yeah.
Oh.
It's back in the canon. I mean, there is a scene where we meet Biggs for a second. Biggs is in.
Yeah,
New Hope.
yeah.
But we don't know the context of their friendship. They're
Yeah.
both from Tatooine. Biggs is, you're right, in the Imperial Academy, and that's why Luke wants to join the Empire. Like he wants, it was, like, and they cut that because it's problematic. Because it's like, well, maybe
Yeah,
our
you don't
hero,
need it.
maybe our hero shouldn't do that.
You just
this
cut
has
out the
been
good
exciting.
fascist rhetoric. You know what makes a
Yeah.
great movie? Fascist rhetoric.
It's true.
That's why Starship Troopers is the best sci-fi movie of all time.
That's
moving on.
Incorrect, but it is great.
Continuing.
A discussion for another time.
So we're this is kind of our company holiday party, right, guys? This is
this
rented
is-
out a huge hall.
This is our company holiday
this is it
party.
right here.
It's the four of us.
We just the four of us
spending no money,
and getting a little buzzed and talking about
bitching about coughing up $7 each.
oh my god, and talking about
Fund
3/4
our holiday party.
three.
I just think we should talk about it. I'm not really going to drink any of it. $7. Oh my god! If it was,
That's a Chipotle burrito.
I'm implementing a $10 and under. Shut the up and cough it up rule. Over
When does
10,
it end?
You can
That's
pick.
coming-
When does
that's
it
coming
end?
from Austin.
What if we do it 10 times? It's $100.
No. Per purchase. Per day, one per day.
Per day?
A week. A month.
I'm gonna have
all I'm saying is if you have to pitch in
$70 a week.
No. If you have to pitch in more than $10, you're allowed to bitch. Under 10, you just do it.
Yeah, listen to that shit. Austin Farmer coming in with the sound fiduciary reasoning.
I love my money too.
I know.
Make him say fiduciary.
Say it.
Fiduciary.
Yeah, he said.
How do you know if a mine's safe? You put the fiduciary in it. And if it's dead, you can't go there.
I forgot to mention. I'm sorry, I have to say it now because I will forget. I thought of you at the beginning of Thor Ragnarok because he's talking to a skeleton. Its head, jaw falls
yeah, me
off.
too.
And I was like,
Yeah.
Is that before I walked in?
Oh shit!
you missed it?
Oh my god!
Because I wanted to say it last time and forgot. And that's all I was thinking about. I was like, Austin loves this. And then you mentioned how you didn't like the beginning, and I was confused, but I didn't want to interrupt the conversation. I was like, but there was a skeleton who had a mouth fall off.
Brock made me miss that part because we wanted to go to a 2:45 showing or whatever it was, and he wanted to leave here at 2:45. So we'd miss the previews and to go to the AMC 16. And I was like, no,
You can't do that.
No, like come here now so we can be there. Like I'm down to miss some previews, but like it takes 20 minutes to get there and park and get in. I'm gonna miss some of the movies.
Was it 12?
And I f***ing did, and I knew it.
When did you walk
I missed
in?
the good skeleton gag.
missed the
The 12:40 showing.
missed
We
a
got
great
in. We
skeleton
got in at
gag.
1:07, and he missed approximately 1 minute and 15 seconds of the film.
The only part of the movie.
22 minutes of previews. You're welcome.
The only part. Did you go back and see it and notice that part and go, "Oh shit, Austin would have loved that"?
I saw it with him
I
his
knew.
second time.
That was my second time seeing it.
Okay, so you knew it was there already.
no, I knew
and
it
you
was
didn't
there.
make sure to bring Austin Farmer to the fucking skeleton mouth
a
scene.
good skeleton
Are you
gag?
crazy?
You know I love a good skeleton gag.
You would
It's
have
my
liked that
favorite
movie
thing.
so much more.
Oh my god! Could have
Yeah,
changed my
man.
whole worldview. I could be a
It's,
member of ISIS by now.
it's the UnPOP Star Wars Holiday Special with special guest my dad.
You disappoint me.
So we're gonna watch the Star Wars Holiday Special, the most unpopular thing ever created, which is insane because it came a year, right?
Yeah.
A year after the release
Yeah.
of the film, which was
This special, if you haven't seen it, is just it's like if cocaine made a movie.
Yeah,
It is just reeking of coke ideas. It's insane. The grandpa off in it. It's my favorite part. Lumpy, who I will do my impression of now.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's a visual thing. I apologize. He literally watches porn and off. This movie's insane. This thing is insane. And George Lucas has tried his absolute hardest to scrub it from the world.
right.
But
And
it
is
is to the
bad, too.
internet that's going to die before this comes out. So if we're still allowed to put podcasts up on the internet by a week from Thursday when they announce the vote, this will be up. But if it's but anyway, thanks to the wonderful, glorious internet, the holiday special survives.
Lucas said, if I had time and a hammer, I would track down every copy of that program and smash it. Followed by a
First of all, he does have the time, and I feel like he could buy a hammer.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
he could
Absolutely,
else
you
is he
have
doing?
both the time and you probably have a great hammer.
that's what he's doing. He's
$4
figuring
billion
out how to
buy
build a
hammer.
time
That's what he's
machine.
doing right now. He's just driving around the country.
There'll be a moment in this where it snaps, and all of a sudden we're like, "What are we doing here? Why are we doing this?"
Yeah.
And the screen's blank.
Yeah.
because George Lucas successfully went back in time and
He time
destroyed
wiped it,
it.
or he just burst in.
Yeah, he goes to everyone's house and hammers the
Oh
screen.
God! All
Stop
screens.
it.
Stop it.
Rock.
So this thing aired November 17th, 1978, right? Am I right?
Shit, that's almost 40 years ago.
Right.
39.
Am I?
That's like right before. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Wait, when did 78?
78.
Let me fact check myself.
That's before I was born. Were you alive, Sean? How old were you?
I was
you were
alive.
in kindergarten.
I
right?
was alive.
Yeah, I thought so.
I was 30.
Sean's an old man.
I was 30.
I was 30 then, I'm 30 now.
Interesting.
Yep, 1978. Not that it was going to bother me otherwise.
Okay.
1978, a year after the most popular and adjusted for inflation, the second highest grossing film of all time comes out. You have this,
What's number one?
Gone with the Wind.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Adjusted
Yeah,
for
give it
inflation.
This has 25% more lightsabers than Gone with the Wind.
25!
But I would say, without a doubt, the most profitable franchise of any sort ever in history. When you factor in toys and everything, what's bigger than Star Wars?
Oh, with that, yeah.
for sure.
Not just ticket sales. I'm talking about like, as a franchise.
Ticket
Star
sales too,
Wars,
probably right.
The greater Star Wars umbrella is easily the most profitable thing ever.
Not to knock those at home who have their Gone with the Wind and Citizen Kane playsets.
Rose was just a sled, and a sled,
and a talking Cary Grant that says, "I don't give a damn."
I'll say like a plantation, but I don't know. That's pretty heavy.
It wasn't Cary Grant.
Oh,
Who was it? Cary Elwes?
No.
Grant Imahara?
Grant Imahara.
you don't know.
No, I know it's not Cary Grant.
Clark Gable. It's Clark Gable.
It is.
Let him struggle.
I thought of it and wanted to feel cool.
Well, and that's what Wookiee Life Day is all about. And so now we're going to watch this damn thing, and we're going to talk over it and maybe talk about it.
Yes.
And who knows what the happened. Because
if you're listening to the audio version, there's a YouTube version where you can watch with us. And if you're watching the YouTube version, I don't know, listen to the audio version. No, you're on the right medium.
Yeah, you are where you need to be.
If you're listening right now,
but do that too, because that's good too.
We're showing a link right now on the YouTube version on how you can watch the YouTube version.
What?
So you should be doing that already.
Wait, what? Huh? So if they're watching the YouTube version, there's now a link to watch the video they're already watching?
No, there's a link of how to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Got it. And then we will also include now a link to our podcast page so you can hear
Click
our podcast
it now.
stuff.
Right now.
What's our
really
YouTube page? How do they find us?
UnPOP.
Because we don't have a URL yet.
UnPOP. It's
UnPOP
podcast.
Entertainment.
You are ugly.
Yeah, it's UnPOP Entertainment.
Don't do that. Come here.
It's kind of sweaty.
Yeah, it's moist in here.
I'm just a little moist. All right, is it time?
It's time. So I edited together with some help from the internet
A hot reel.
a 40-minute version with some extra fun.
More importantly,
Because-
a 14 gigabyte version.
Because in reality, the Star Wars Holiday Special is all of at least 90 minutes. Is it 2 hours long?
real
It's
slow.
2 hours long. There were 19 commercials that were
Okay.
shown. So when it's like cut down, it's a 1.5 hour thing.
And it's still like that's long and it is bad. So we're not doing this just as so you guys know. We're not watching the whole thing. You're not in this. You're not going to get sick of it because we're that entertaining. We're going to make up for it.
Yep.
Just saying, you're not watching this whole.
And we're not doing the riff
thing.
tracks thing where we're gonna completely like talk about play by play what you're seeing.
No.
You're watching it. You're listening to us.
And feel free to go watch. I mean, I watched the holiday special 3 years ago, just on my own. And it's hard. It's hard to get through. It's like, for how bad it is, there's also a lot of just like slow, just not good.
I think this is gonna be the best way to watch it. And I think hopefully you guys will agree. Have any of you guys not seen it?
No, I've seen it.
I've seen it.
You seen it?
I watched it with you.
Oh, ouch.
We've all seen it.
Oh boy.
Sure.
Well, here we go. You haven't seen it like this.
And I hope it plays back because Brock bounced a 15 gigabyte file.
Oh God.
I know.
What'd you do?
So let's
How did you
hope it plays
transport
back.
15 gigabytes? How'd this?
By mule.
Find out. Here we go.
Because of the following special program, Wonder Woman and the Incredible
it's a bit
Hulk
loud.
will not be presented this evening.
Oh, that's great. That's my favorite part.
Is this how it's supposed to look? Mm-hmm. Okay. How's that volume? It's good.
Yeah. You want to make it full
I don't
screen
wanna
and get rid of the little thingy?
No, I like it how it is.
It's great.
It's also going to bother you. I'll get rid of the thing, but no full screen.
And you do up front get your favorite heroes. You get Han Solo, you get Chewie, and you're gonna get Luke
You get
Skywalker.
recycled B
and
footage from A New Hope.
you basically get that. I mean, these people came in for a day or an hour of work and shot their bits, and then they went to Wookiee homeland, which Sean is what planet?
Kashyyyk.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
I'm sorry that you.
No, you're both wrong. It's a set in Burbank.
But so you do get your heroes up front. They fool you. This isn't the Paul Lynde Halloween special. They don't just pepper in your.
Do you know what's funny about that? Is the team behind the Paul Lynde Halloween special, including Bruce Vilanch, wrote this.
No, they
Really?
didn't.
Bruce Vilanch?
I'm not kidding you. Bruce Vilanch wrote this.
He's a writer on this?
Yes.
How did he get work
course he
after
did.
those two things? I'll tell you, cocaine.
Who watched the Paul Lynde special and was like, you know who should tackle Star Wars?
First
These
of all,
guys.
Bruce Vilanch.
What? They didn't even get the fun right.
What are they doing?
Yes.
Wrong. That looks horrendous.
Holiday special.
Oh, God.
Okay, guys. So I enhanced this a little bit.
Why does Mark
Why is he
Hamill?
so blonde?
Why
He
is
looks
he
like Tyrion
starring as-
Lannister. Doesn't he look like Peter
He
Dinklage?
was starring as Peter Pan on Broadway at this point.
Was he really?
Yes.
Oh God.
God damn it.
Oh,
She looks totally drugged out.
What? She looked normal.
Oh, look at him. He
He's
looks
on a lot
awful.
That guy's on a lot of drugs.
God.
C-3PO. Shit.
Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca.
Peter
He needs a shave.
back when he could walk. Oh, it's Billy Barty again!
Billy Barty's in all of these.
This reminds me, sidebar, I was watching a movie with my father last night. It's called Y-O-R. You know this? Y-O-R, Your something of the future, Warrior of the Future. It's like a weird mix of like Conan. Oh God! Oh, it's Itchy. I thought it was Lumpy.
No, Lumpy's the
Lumpy's the kid. Itchy's the grandpa. Itchy's Itchy.
Oh my God.
God, it's so gross. This weird family. B. Arthur. I'll pick up my story.
Beatrice.
Art Carney.
Art Carney.
Carney.
Diane Carroll.
Oh, the weirdest part ever.
It's so weird.
Don't you feel good, Itchy?
The Jefferson Starship.
Yes!
Oh my God.
Not Jefferson Airplane.
No.
After that girl died.
Corman.
Harvey Korman. It's like 5 people, including
Yes.
a very racist.
Star Wars story.
This
The introduction of Boba
the
Fett.
Boba Fett animated thing is legit.
So sidebar, I was watching Your Warrior of the Future, which is like a horrible, weird
The Star Wars Holiday
Conan,
Special.
caveman,
Sponsored by-
like kind of like Crowley type weird thing, and it's like cavemen and these weird aliens invade. And I swear to God, the alien guys
What-
are
hold on.
wearing Darth Vader masks. The back of their helmet, it's the Darth Vader helmet, 100%.
I need to see this.
Oh, it's-
Can you also please look at what's happening?
Oh, it's kids. Oh God.
So these
Thank
are
God.
Underoos.
This directed by Bryan Singer.
These are all legit Star Wars commercials.
God, the 70s were a weird time. Underoos.
That didn't sound like Anthony Daniels either.
Probably wasn't. Oh no.
This is for you, Sean.
A tauntaun toy? I want
God. He's
Let's
so
shoot them
tall.
in the desert, or
Which kid do you? Because this, remember, these came out like months before the movie. And we're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I got Tauntaun. He's so cool. And then in the first like 10 minutes, it gets cut open and slept in.
Oh, yeah.
Spoilers!
Wait, didn't Empire come out in 80?
Yeah, this is 80.
I thought this was 78.
I edited this whole thing together.
Oh.
So these are all commercials.
This is also.
Oh, these
I was
are
like,
real-
wait, this is easily.
What's Rock Guy?
That's Corey.
No, C-3POs.
Hello, man.
I was like,
C-3POs. Do you want to get it?
Look at this. He's a ghost. It's terrifying.
A delicious part of this nutritious breakfast.
Packed with vitamins.
oh my God. How much? Horrifying.
Oh no. Oh, look at the jumpy
Oh,
one.
it's like the rock monsters in Neverending Story.
Oh, these hands. So what I was trying to say was I hid some fun things in here for you guys. So I cut out a bunch of crap.
You hid things. Oh.
There's Waldo. Itchy! Who doesn't want to drop in the middle of the Thanksgiving dinner? Wait,
Jesus.
okay, so this is playing again, bro. Good work, Brock. We're also discovering Brock's editing prowess. Oh, there he is!
I just cut to the good stuff.
Itchy wants to get his off. Look at him. Oh, God. The worst thing ever might be an old Wookiee.
So, Brock, when is Wookiee Life Day again?
Well, it technically is November 17th.
Oh, it is that day.
Yeah, they
Okay.
kind of declared it as that day. And if you're just joining us, we're viewing the mating habits of the Wookiee.
Well, you may as well be. Were there no subtitles? There were subtitles.
No,
No.
No, there weren't.
that's the thing that's so awful about this.
Yeah, there's a good chunk of this that's just unintelligible Wookiee speech.
So, despite what people think, the whole 93 minutes of this is available on YouTube. You can watch it right now in high definition. I found a 15-minute hypercut of the weirdest stuff and then added to it. So we're watching a 15-minute hypercut of the really weird, trippy shit.
That's really, and honestly, that's all you need to see.
That's all you really
I've watched
need.
the whole thing. It's not worth it.
It's not. It's
Like,
straight
you
up
get
not
the
worth it.
gist in 15 minutes of how weird and
You're like,
terrible
oh, this is
it
going to be strange.
And remember,
This is just if cocaine made a movie.
but how many executives had to approve? Like, yes, and this is before Cirque du Soleil. This seems like
This and that Stephen King movie that he directed.
Oh, yeah, Maximum Overdrive.
Yep. which he admitted, like, I was like, so much cocaine, I don't even understand.
No, but yet Scorsese shits out masterpieces on Blow.
Oh, there you go.
He's dead.
And shout out to the YouTube YouTube channel, The Obnoxious Weed, who put this 15-minute hypercut of weirdness together.
Good job, The Obnoxious Weed.
Yeah, doing what the rest of us cannot and shall not do.
Cool name, too.
I'm going to Lightspeed.
Is this actually unused footage?
This is not.
No.
But the footage of like the Star Destroyers and stuff, was it like I think it's literally the same stuff from New Hope, but just from a different angle.
I would buy it. They probably just reversed it.
Oh my god. So this just gets crazy and awful.
What's Lumpy doing?
Well, it looks like he's playing a video game. I don't know what's going on. Is that Mom?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mom.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god, Itchy's so upset.
I love that it just jumps.
He just wants to get drunk and jerk it.
I'm upset at Itchy right now.
It's all Itchy wants.
Oh, here we go.
I feel itchy.
Oh, Farrah Fawcett, Mark Hamill.
Oh my gosh, he looks crazy.
He's so feminine.
Okay, do you want to know something crazy, by the way?
Yes.
So, you know the whole thing about people thinking that the Wampa swiping his face was because of the car crash?
Yeah.
So now it's coming out that supposedly that wasn't the case.
Who said
That's
that?
what I've heard. I've heard that has nothing to do with like his accident.
Well, who said that now?
So
Is this post-accident?
So this is post-accident, and he doesn't
He
look
looks
that.
fine. Well, he's clearly pretty made up. Like on his right
There's a lot of fucking makeup
There's a
there.
lot
But he
of
doesn't.
makeup on
But
that
he
right
doesn't look
side.
like he does in Empire.
No.
And in
They
Empire,
probably didn't make him up in Empire.
but also he did have something where he had a part of his ear. So he had a really bad accident after Star Wars. He had a
But they
part of
probably
his ear.
shot this after they would have shot Empire.
No, this was shot
No.
before.
Before?
Yeah, because Empire wasn't until 1980, right?
Yeah, May 1980.
And this was
is
super.
78.
Yeah, this was super rushed. So he took part of his ear cartilage to his nose cartilage, and that's part of the reason that Mark Hamill's face looks the way it does now.
Interesting.
But the Wampa attack is sort of a perfect excuse for that. So I've always believed that it was the case that they.
Is that the official
they wrote
story
that
for
in.
anybody? Like, did anybody?
Carrie Fisher says that is the case. George Lucas denies it and
Well,
claims.
George Lucas is a lunatic.
He also claimed that like he had an idea for 15 Star Wars movies at one point. So he's just nuts.
He's out of control.
Oh my
and
God.
he made a special edition, so his ideas are
He
horrendous.
also signed off on this,
Yeah.
which involves a Wookiee and an apron. Why Julia Childs was not cast as the mother Wookiee on the
Oh, Julia Child.
Could you imagine? Just sounds like a sad dog. A sad Labrador.
Oh god.
So this is
Like
not.
those dogs that talk. He said, I love you.
Julia Childs is a Wookiee. What was your question, John?
This is not canon. None of this is canon.
It is not.
He does not
It should
have
be.
a family.
If they had balls, it would be.
But Kashyyyk was invented for this thing, and then
Kashyyyk was used in
they
Star
made
Tours.
it. Yeah, it's everywhere now.
It's in
It was
Reference
invented
it.
episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went there.
The Bantha Romp.
A bantha rum.
I mean,
I've had a
technically,
couple of those. in
Where are
my
you gonna
day.
get bantha rum?
A good old college bantha rum? You know what I'm saying?
technically, Boba Fett is canon, right?
What? Of course, Boba Fett's canon.
But he was introduced in this special.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm saying
But
that
he was
technically-
also in Empire Strikes Back.
Unpopular opinion. Boba Fett's one of my least favorite characters in the Star Wars movie.
I have to agree with you.
Boba Fett is no, he's not awesome. Boba Fett is completely ineffectual, and if you just watch the movie,
Who cares? He looks cool.
Yeah, right. That's
does
exactly
look
why we're
really
getting a
cool. Yeah, but
stupid
I know-
movie. What? We're gonna get a stupid Boba Fett movie because he looks cool.
A Boba Fett movie could be awesome because
Yeah.
the idea of a bounty hunter and a mercenary is inherently awesome.
Yeah.
And so you pair that with Boba Fett's cool
ever-
look, and you could have a really cool
You ever
thing.
play Star Wars Bounty Hunter?
Yes,
Yeah.
on GameCube.
Yeah.
Game is so
I
cool.
love
But
that
that's
game.
Django.
I want that-
Isn't that Django?
I had that on
Yeah,
my PS.
but
I had
is
that
it
game on my
Django Fett?
PS4.
It sounds weird when I'm saying it.
Yeah, it's Django, but it's still about a bounty hunter who
The D
then
is
is also
silent
Boba.
and non-existent.
awesome.
But I'm saying like
I know.
saying Django didn't make sense to me because like wait.
But I back up your point. Boba Fett gets way too much credit when in the movies he's completely useless. He
I agree.
nothing.
Look at this 70s CGI Tarkin. It looks so fake.
Wow, that looks actually just as good as the one.
It does. It looks better.
I'm not even kidding.
It looks.
here.
No, I
That
agree
looks
with you.
almost the same.
Will be permitted to land.
I don't know why
Well,
the voice is completely off. The audio is way off. I don't know if
He's
that's
also not
cross-editing
British.
or- Yeah. Oh Right there. That sound. Itchy just can't get enough.
Guy living on Kashyyyk.
He loved to
was
mop
this
his
human?
Tarkin.
He's got a Wookiee fetish.
Okay, so by the way, there is a character from this that is now canon.
Oh God! Look at him! Look, he's about to get plugged into his machine.
I'll talk more about that after Austin Oohs and Ahs at the masturbating Wookiee.
It's insane.
So
it's
bad.
literally a masturbating old man Wookiee. He's watching Wookiee porn.
Wukaki.
And the guy brings it. The guy brings it to him too, like a weird in-home nurse.
He's like, you'll like this.
And he says it's a wow, which makes it even worse.
Wow. Yeah.
Angelica Houston.
Oh
my God.
I'm getting your message.
And oh God.
We are excited, aren't we?
Yeah. It's strange, guys.
And thank God for this hypercut, which just cuts to the really peak erotic stuff.
My God.
God.
Because in all
That's the
actuality,
orgasm right
the
there.
weirdest stuff is like this is a 5-minute scene probably, and there's some weird in between like dancing and
Yeah.
cuts and like
Look
you
at him.
you've
He
had
just
enough.
His Wookiee.
You've had enough.
That's that face.
Oh God.
Who did that? See, Harvey Korman is the only thing in this that I don't hate.
Try not to.
Harvey Korman
because it makes a very
brings
handy
it, man.
storage
He brings it in this.
He's like, okay, I'm
acting his ass off. He's committed. His comedy bits, I think, work.
Because he thinks he's gonna be in Star Wars.
Oh
no, he was just dedicated.
He's killing.
This is Star Wars.
On the sharp edges.
There was no franchise yet.
So we haven't been introduced to B. Arthur's character yet. Akmina. And there's a book that is officially canon called From a Certain Point of View, which is a collection anthology of Star Wars stories. Chuck Wendig does a story called We Don't Serve Their Kind Here, in which the barkeeper Mos Eisley is Akmina, and she's a lesbian.
Really?
So B. Arthur's character is canon and the first gay Star Wars character. So thank you, Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh no!
Mormons!
Hello.
I know that now.
It's fine. If they shot at them, they'd miss. They're point blank.
Space fly.
Will you get on with it? Okay.
Get on.
That's the helmets the evil guys in Yor are wearing. It's
got
that
it.
helmet with a gas mask on the front.
Oh my God.
They totally were like, Star Wars is popular. The kids will love this.
Yeah.
Have you seen Yor?
No.
You know Yor?
I don't know Yor.
Oh.
No, we've not seen it.
It's like horrible Conan
Oh.
and Kroll.
Jefferson Starship.
Kroll is already terrible, Kroll.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
worse
God.
Kroll. Jefferson Starship, which is just worse Jefferson Airplane.
That looks so phallic. That microphone is that's unnecessary.
That,
It's serpent
It's a lightsaber.
That's unnecessary. Who
Yeah, Jefferson Starship is horrendous.
is that a lightsaber? It is. It's supposed to be a lightsaber, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It totally is.
And
I
that's all
like
we need
Jefferson
of-
Airplane.
Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah,
It's nice.
White Rabbit. Great song.
Yes.
Come on, great song. And she died, and they became horrible.
They became horrible.
Will be reinforced. It is required viewing for all members of the Imperial forces.
Time now for
So here's an interesting question. How do we feel about the Star Wars franchise now that Disney has control of it? Because this stuff was under George Lucas's direction.
Right.
Is Disney going to do right by this franchise? Have they done right?
They already have.
Do you
I
right?
think they
in my
already have.
view.
I honestly believe that. I think they need to now. I think they've used up their safeness. They've used up all their safety coins, and
Yeah.
they need to really push the envelope.
They do.
Well, they just
With-
handed the
with-
keys to Ryan Johnson.
But I'm saying like Last Jedi and the first spin-off need to be full on Weirdoville for me to get like really excited about the future, because I'm worried that they're just going to stay very within the parameters of what we know
has
and
to.
what we like. And I want to see like
I hope so.
I want to see like, because I know Ryan Johnson's supposed to do a non-Skywalker trilogy, which I love.
I'm excited about
I want to get away from I want to get away from everything I know about Star Wars and go to a totally different planet, tell
Yeah.
a whole new story. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and I want to see them explore that a little bit more.
Yeah.
For me, but I love Force Awakens and I love Rogue One. One's better. But I love them both. So
you mean
one is better.
You mean Force Awakens is better, not one.
Well, Sean, one is coming out after, so definitively.
If you haven't listened to our Star Wars fist fight, go do it. Utabatu duta.
I love them both, so I'm already pleased, but I'm ready for more. Is what I'm saying.
Well, I think that'll start with Rian Johnson stuff because we are getting the Obi-Wan Kenobi solo movie. We're getting the Solo movie, and like we're playing it safe for at least the next 3 or 4 years.
But the Rian Johnson trilogy gave me so much confidence in Last Jedi. They saw a cut of that movie and said, "You want 3 more to do whatever?" And like, you want a blank check?
They didn't even wait until the movie was out.
And they're like, take it. That gives me a lot of confidence.
Over a month away at the time when they made that announcement. They're like, okay, this is good enough. Make 3 more.
Because they also finished the movie way ahead of schedule.
Lumpy is terrifying. I'm sorry.
Little baby Chewbacca?
It's teeth. It's got real
it's
human
like Baby
teeth.
Godzilla. Remember Baby Godzilla?
Human teeth. That doesn't look like human.
What is Baby Godzilla's name?
I forget, but it was also freaky.
Oh God!
Oh no! Oh, there he goes.
Your dad and I were just
there was a Wilhelm.
What was it?
Yeah, it was a Wilhelm scream right there.
Is there any more inside?
Oh God, I can't wait to see Last Jedi. Let's all go together, guys.
No.
No. Well, we already bought your ticket.
How excited do you think Harrison Ford is to be on this set?
He's drunk and doesn't care.
He was out of work. He probably, he was a carpenter. He's like, can I help build some stuff?
He built that railing that the stormtrooper fell over.
That's why he fell through it. It's terrible. He was a terrible carpenter.
Yeah.
Just like Jesus.
We were more than just mechanical beings. And we're really alive.
Building a house. This. I'm gonna turn this water into wine.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a prophet. Why does he have a shirt? Oh, it's like a robe.
Yeah, this is the Wookiee Life Day robes.
It's a smock.
I am so uncomfortable watching him in clothes.
And it's clearly like the actor Peter Mayhew clearly doesn't have the fuzzy suit underneath.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have like
he's
no fur.
He's just
It's
naked.
just a mask.
It's like giant head and then really skinny body.
Now, my question is, are these Wookiees in a cult? Because
it's just them.
This is a small religion, a
they
small
kinda look
family.
like they're handmaids in The Handmaid's Tale. That's what they look like.
The hand Wookiee tail.
The hand Wookiee Tale.
Our love for one another. Promise of the tree of life.
By the way, on Wookiee Life Day, Disney announced the name. This Wookiee Life Day, on November 17th, they announced the name of Galaxy's Edge. The planet that the Star Wars land planet now has a name. It is called Batuu.
And Carrie Fisher is singing.
Good editing.
Good work. Brock has been waiting for that moment.
What? Recycled clip. That's literally actually how it ends.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
Boy, it's bad.
Special.
Batuu
Batuu
is the Star Wars land.
This is for you guys.
Star
Here you
Wars
go.
collection, each sold separately. Large-sized Darth Vader with his lightsaber.
Oh God, how big is it? Oh, they're like G.I. Joe size.
With her defender, Luke
They're like Barbie
Skywalker.
size.
He's already missing a
Defender?
hand. Look at it.
Oh, God.
And
Her
now
defender.
she's a crossbow.
Sexist.
Star Wars large-size action figures.
That kid can't
Star
talk.
Wars large size.
He can't. He has a speech impediment.
Why is he doing the
Splits.
split?
Star Wars?
He's using the Force, man.
Luke Sky Splitter.
Each sold separately.
I hated when figures back then only moved like 3 directions.
I didn't have figures back in the 70s.
I didn't have cool figures that had 38 points of
fine.
articulation.
Do you guys remember this?
Only children.
So this was the whole thing, like,
Yeah.
Kenner, you had to mail off to get Boba Fett.
Yeah. And that was why. This is literally why Boba Fett is a thing.
This is why, right now. These asshole kids have grown up and be like, oh, Boba Fett's the fucking shit. Had to turn in so many cereal box tops for that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's cool as
No, he's
Suck
not that
it.
Cool.
He is cool.
So I've included the Boba Fett animated feature because it's actually good.
Wait,
it's 9 minutes.
I've never seen it.
Here it is.
It was omitted from the version I saw.
What is that language?
It's Star Wars.
This is a now unseen unclassic.
I haven't seen this.
I have not seen this at all.
It's not in some versions.
The version I saw did not have it. Oh, Mark Hamill. Oh my God, his eyes!
Oh God,
I haven't slept in 9 years.
So
that's cocaine.
This is the cast doing the voice. And
all their eyes.
And this
Where did they
animation,
animate this?
This animation was this company later went on to go do called Droids, Star Wars Droids, which was about
Oh
Luke and
yeah.
Oh yeah. I know that.
Why is he upset? Oh my god.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Their eyes are horrific.
My blue botham's coming up. Oh god, he's dead.
This is not coming down.
Also
Who's that
Asian?
guy?
That's the bad guy from Sonic.
Yeah, I know. It's Dr. Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik!
You're right, General. I can't understand.
I think that's General Krennis. I don't know.
Whatever he's doing, there must be.
Did you just make that up?
She looks nothing like Carrie Fisher. That is an Arabian woman.
Arabian?
Arabian woman. Yeah, there it is. This is broadcast in Turkey only.
Yeah, this looks very Turkish.
Take R2
Look
with
at 3PO.
This kind of looks like Yellow Submarine.
It kind of does.
It has that feel to it.
Why can I see up
Or
his,
like whatever
his
happened
helmet?
to Robot Jones.
Yes.
It very much looks like that.
A cartoon that Austin did.
That I was on. I was on that show.
Shit.
An episode called Hair. I played
Hair.
Frederico.
Oh, it's a Y-Wing.
Is this the first appearance of a Y-Wing?
Y-Wings.
Why do you ask?
My biggest Star Wars nerdiness comes from Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I played the shit out of that game.
I played that game.
That game
so
was great.
much. It was my first game I owned on GameCube, and I played the shit out of the A-Wing, Y-Wing, everything.
In 64, right?
Oh, Rogue Leader
Rogue
was.
Leader.
Oh, Rogue
GameCube.
Leader?
Rogue Leader was better.
That was
Was
the
it?
one I had.
Actually, I don't think I ever
That
got
was
Rogue
one I
Leader.
Oh god, Rogue Leader.
I just know
That's
Rogue
so
Squadron.
good.
Rogue
Oh
Squadron
my God.
was one of the
That's the
was one of
bounty
the
hunter
launch
game.
games. Rogue Squadron was one of the launch games for the N64, and that was one of the first things I saved my money up for. Was an N64 with Rogue Squadron. Either way, that
Did you have
made me.
Mario 64?
Did you ever play?
I never had Mario 64.
Oh, you didn't?
That was the first like video game.
because I wanted the Star Wars game.
What about Shadows of the Empire?
That was a good one.
I did not play
Oh
that
my
either.
god, that game was. That was N64. That was so good.
Okay, time out. I got a question about the beach ball that just came out of the X-Wing. We never see the
That's
A-Wing,
3PO's
Y-Wing.
nut.
BB-8.
BB-8.
So this is the cast doing the voices, by the way, which is weird. This whole thing was
Look, you can see the green screen.
it was animated by Nelvana. It's an animation company in
What the
Canada.
hell is that?
That's Dino from the Flintstones. It's a crossover.
It does look like it.
Hey, buddy. He's biting the ship. He's a stupid dinosaur.
So Nelvana went on to do the Care Bears cartoon.
What?
Ewoks,
Oh
droids.
yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, Y-Wings can do that?
That is Boba Fett, the first appearance, everybody.
I mean,
And
I'm
he's
not
got-
gonna lie. That's
Why is he huge?
That's awesome. He just f***ed up a dinosaur.
Boba Fett in this 9-minute thing is more cool than anything you see in Boba Fett in the films.
We gotta have a Boba Fett movie that does this.
I think that's what they're going
I'm
to do.
confident that they will.
I'm
Like,
very
he's got the
confident.
fan base.
Oh, they're definitely going to reference this weird shit.
You have to. You have to. Whoever they hire has to know this exists. and
Is
has
it going to be
like,
a sequel or a?
They are here, friend.
But is it going to be pre Return of the Jedi or post?
I would do pre.
'Cause he escapes.
Pre-Empire is what I would do.
unpopular opinion? Hire Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg to write the Boba Fett movie.
Ooh,
Why?
I don't hate that because it would be funny.
Because it would be they would do this weird dinosaur shit, and they can do drama very well.
I take it you have no love of the Empire.
Like that guy's
Interesting.
Like, that's
I'm not opposed to
His
it.
voice is
I
way cool.
get it. I get it now. This guy's
Easy to
cool.
find the ship.
What's he writing?
Don Franks
Evil
is
Camel?
the name of the voice actor.
Don't you think it might be improved?
The weird tuning fork that like cybernetic.
Like that's badass. I want that guy. I get it now.
So Hasbro in 2007 finally released a toy that looks like this Boba Fett. 30 years later.
I was just nope. I was thinking of the weapon. There's a weapon I think it's in Rogue One that a stormtrooper has. It's
it's
no, it's Force Awakens.
Yeah,
Force
and
Awakens.
he's got the thing that kind
It's
of
a
looks
weird
like
tuning fork
yeah.
thing. I thought it for a second it was Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones.
Did
but
you
I
guys
was
see
way wrong.
Chewbacca's blue dot eyes?
No.
You guys know who designed Boba Fett?
I don't know.
Joe Johnston.
Oh, did he really?
He did.
Who's that for our listeners?
He's
who
a
don't know?
director who did The Rocketeer. Went on to do The Rocketeer
That
and
makes sense.
Captain America.
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
The Wolf Man.
I don't know.
Yes.
The Benicio del Toro one? I didn't know that.
He directed that?
Yeah.
But he used to work at ILM for George Lucas, and he worked on all the Star Wars movies doing concept art and stuff.
Wow.
They have a remedy for it in the city.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this Boba Fett's awesome. I love it. I get it.
Yeah. It's a creepy ass
3PO looks
purple Chewbacca.
insane.
You will only get in the way. But if you must,
I don't like his little underwear though.
Yeah, that was a staple of the era.
There was a petition
Why?
for Joe Johnston to do the Boba Fett movie.
He should do it. He'd be great.
Ooh, interesting.
Isn't he retiring?
I'm not
He was
He's
retiring.
doing one more movie. I forget what
The
it is.
Boba Fett.
No.
Because the Rocketeer thing, like, of course. I'm not a big fan of the Joe Johnston visual aesthetic. I think he did well. I think that worked on Wolfman. I think it worked on Captain America, and obviously Rocketeer. It's a very limited aesthetic, and I don't.
Yeah, I agree.
Prefer it a lot. It works for period action adventures.
Oh yeah, he did Jumanji.
What? He did Jumanji? Did he really?
Yeah.
Directed it?
Yeah.
Really?
He's a big director.
Oh wow.
Good for him. Good for him. I like Jurassic Park 3.
I love this.
I think Jurassic Park 3 is better than clearly Jurassic World, but also Lost World.
Okay,
I think
giant needle.
2's better than 3.
What is that? There's an upside down woman and some sort of heroin.
Oh God.
Sorry.
I love the weird aliens in this though. Like this is what I'm talking about.
What
That's what Star Wars has to do. It doesn't matter. A new one. Make them up. It's a whole universe. Make up
random
one.
weird shit.
What's that?
Oh, that's a cool looking Darth Vader. I like that.
Because then.
No. Wait. So
if you do, the Boba Fett movie, you can bring Vader into that.
Yeah.
Disney's just gonna find every.
No,
chance
they're just
going to
CG like a real person who was an important character. They'll just CG.
Well, Vader, you don't have to see
Darth Vader.
Oh, really? Just like in Rogue One that you really didn't utilize enough?
They didn't use Vader enough.
I'm just saying.
I see your point.
I'm making a but I have a question. What is the context that Lumpy is he watching a cartoon or is he like seeing real life? I'm so confused.
I don't know. I think he's watching a cartoon.
You see, Sean, these cartoons are not real.
Watching a cartoon based on people that he knows?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be real.
Or he's
cocaine. I think it's supposed to be real. Yeah, cocaine.
So confusing.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine.
That is James Earl Jones.
It is?
J.E.J., yeah.
He's phoning it in.
The best bounty hunter they get.
Oh, wow. I don't know. It's better than his performance in Rogue One. Don't choke on your ambitions.
He didn't write that line.
What is? Oh, look at those eyes. They're so weird.
Weird.
I don't like it.
The animation's very strange.
I like it because it's so weird. Hey,
yeah.
So, who's watching Star Wars Rebels? Just me?
Yeah.
I'm not caught up.
You're not caught up?
No.
I can't watch the Star Wars cartoons.
They're doing some really interesting stuff over there.
I believe you, but I can't watch it.
Dave Filoni's done a really good job, and they're kind of diving into this whole Jedi Bendu, gray Jedi thing.
Yeah, I like it.
I just haven't watched the most recent season.
What I like is Rian Johnson, Dave Filoni.
Oh my God.
Pablo Hidalgo.
Oh my God!
Look at crazy Han Solo.
It's Mick Jagger.
Oh my God! It looks like Christopher Plummer.
Oh my God! It does.
Like in 30 years.
Christopher Plummer's already replaced Han Solo in this.
Oh my God!
But Filoni, Pablo Hidalgo, Rian Johnson, these guys are going in and fixing this franchise. I think
Pablo Hidalgo is like the canon master, right?
He's the guy who's in charge of the Lucas story group.
The dog?
What? Are you thinking of Balto?
Makes sense.
There is a Hidalgo horse movie.
Oh, a horse.
Yeah, with Aragorn.
No, that's Seabiscuit.
No.
That's with Peter Parker.
With Beau Bridges.
Yes.
Who I met and was very rude to me.
I went to his beach house in Malibu.
Tell him I hate him.
And I met him when I was very drunk.
I beg your pardon, sir. Chewbacca suspected all along there was something bad about Boba.
How did you know?
So, as bad as this was...
Oh my God, his face. I can't get over it.
And this was really bad because this was a product
He looks like Keanu Reeves and Adam Driver.
It's like John
Adam Driver.
It's like John
That makes
Travolta
sense.
a horse.
So
why the long face?
So this was awful. This was fueled by desire for cocaine and money. But do you guys know about the Star Wars sequel that almost happened?
Holiday Special.
Instead of Empire?
No.
Oh, the Lee Brackett script?
Splinter of the Mind's Eye?
Yeah.
I threw in a little treasure here. This is a film you may not have seen that is in the Star Wars universe. Sean's seen it.
Oh, I love these.
Oh, no.
I legit loved. I checked out every VHS version of this.
Oh, no.
There are two of these. These are direct to DVD.
I know this because
I saw one of these.
The giant spider.
And they talk English.
They talk English.
I saw this.
Oh,
at some
this
point.
guy.
Oh yeah, I watched this a handful of times.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Wait, what's
they
this
played it
music?
on TV.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh God, look at it. It's horrible.
He like kind of looks like
God,
Oh,
it's
there
so
it is.
bad.
Yeah, what is this? I remember this.
What's the second one called?
The Hollywood Reporter, having no soul since 1979.
The Caravan of Courage, and I can't remember the other one. The Trail of Tears? No way. When the Ewoks get moved from their home by the Rebel Alliance. Oh, Bad Rancor.
It's an action-packed motion
Oh, I hate that. That thing scared the crap out of me.
that was actually almost as scary as the spider for me.
I actually really love these.
I think they're great. I remember her. What is this?
80 Shirley Temple. And Jeff.
Unbelievable adventure.
Jeff.
Spoiler. Jeff eats it.
He can fly.
Ewok Adventure.
Wait. The second one's Battle for Endor.
You're right.
Yeah. Yes, I think that's the only one I saw.
And there's a weird witch.
It's the Ewoks and a real estate agent. This is B. Arthur's song in full because I had to put it in.
Oh,
here.
it's oh god! In full.
So they take the Cantina song that you know and put lyrics over it.
Of course, as performed by B. Arthur.
B. Arthur. Oh my god!
It sounds like Les Mis, Master of the House.
Oh my god, it does.
That looks like Deathstroke.
This is before Les Mis.
They stole it from the Star Wars holiday special. Now that thing actually was.
That looks like Alf.
That is.
It's horrible, Alf.
Alf.
More scary Alf.
Les Mis is the only movie I've ever turned off.
It's not a good movie, but I love the musical.
I really don't like that director or any of his work.
Tom Hooper.
Tom Hooper.
I don't know.
He's
not good.
The John Adams miniseries, I could hardly get through it. I only got through it.
I don't like him either.
It's so bad to watch. It's boring to look at. I just like you're lucky that the
visual
characters are so
flair.
interesting.
When Eddie Redmayne showed up, I was like, I can't do it. I'm like an hour and a half in, and I'm.
Oh, and Les Mis?
Yeah, I just want to stop.
I think he got lucky with King's Speech. I think he just got really lucky
because you don't require any visual.
Oh my God!
What
no one sees the giant mouse.
ROUS. ROUS.
That's not an alien. That's an infestation.
No, she loves it.
What is that?
God, this is Master of the House.
It is.
I can't unsee it.
God.
So.
God.
What? It's dead. Are they dead? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's dead. What is that?
Oh, it's
what
that
is
thing.
that?
It's in the movie.
It's the little
hoe.
It's got the little.
It's got the little
goes like
proboscis thing.
Proboscis.
So my question is. Oh God!
The noise that thing just made.
It's shitting. Wait, is that the guy that gets his arm chopped off? Why is he dancing?
No, it's the demon guy.
They're gonna go fuck.
No, it is.
Oh look, it's
What's
Greedo.
his name? $5 for his name.
Greedo.
No.
Chalupa.
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 No, Chalupa.
He has an arm back. Do they regenerate?
His name is Ponda Baba.
Ponda Baba.
I didn't know
Yes. Also known as Butt Face.
Butt face.
Oh.
It's more of a spider.
More about like spider mandible vagina thing.
Is
It
that
looks like
Greedo?
Shelob. No, it looks like
That's not Greedo. He gets shot.
It's Greedo.
Who's that guy?
There's more than one of those in
That's Michael Myers.
It looks like Michael
It's David
Myers.
Bowie.
This is so strange. I know.
Didn't know he was.
Why do they all want to dance?
I
with
hope
her?
you're all watching along with this
She's
because there's
hot.
a
Look at
lot
her.
of weird alien shit going
God,
on
she's hot.
that we're just calling out.
Yeah. You
It's
don't want to
so
get
weird.
with B. Arthur? I would totally B. Arthur. Like no joke, I totally would.
Like now? B. Arthur now?
Now it's a skeleton, but this B. Arthur.
I know we know that's your thing.
I like it.
Thank you, Austin.
That's good. Down to the left.
So remember, this is not worthless
guy.
because she is the only canon character from this special. And her character's name is Akmina, and she is a lesbian. So this is a real canon thing. Enjoy, Sean. You wanted it.
Yay.
And some weird... My question is like...
That's Hulk. There was Incredible Hulk right there.
It's a Cyclops from
They're on Sakaar.
And Lou Ferrigno. Happy Wookiee Life Day.
That's Andre the Giant.
Yeah, that's more Andre.
Okay.
These things are insane. Who's that
This
guy?
guy collecting
Look
the
at
glasses.
the Bagul getting the glasses.
And then the longing look.
You're such a dear friend.
Oh no.
This weird space oboe.
It's, and the weird Cheers music as they're leaving. Like, oh, good, another song. A second song. A different song.
Is it?
One.
Oh, jeez.
One.
He looks like
9 penis.
Everybody ever watch? He looks like Bull from Night Court. Anyone know?
Oh, yes, I love Night Court.
Night Court.
Is it weird that I love Night Court?
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
Oh,
The only
who's
podcast where you get the Night Court.
The only millennial who's ever seen Night Court.
Two of us.
Two of us. The only two. Sean's not a millennial. He's Gen X.
So
he's a baby boomer.
To finish this thing out really fast, this is bad, but because of George Lucas rushing he was worried the Star Wars was not going to be a hit. During the production of A New Hope, he had an author write a book called Splinter of the Mind's Eye. And that was going to be the sequel. And we'll talk about that after you see this.
I am interested. There is a line in the Matrix. There's a line in the Matrix where it talks about.
All right, don't lose your temper. I'll come right back and give you a hand.
So this is
Brock Shishman, by the way. That's why I quit that.
These are clips of Chewbacca. I just want you guys to see.
No, I know, but you made a visual thing, and I stopped talking.
Peter Mayhew? You're just yelling his lines?
So these are 3 clips of Chewbacca speaking English.
You said it, Chewie. Boy, where did you dig up that old fossil?
And this one's for you, Austin.
What is it?
Chewie speaking English.
No. Shut up.
It's the mom.
No.
It's the terrible Chewie mom.
I think I hate this.
I do hate this a lot. I know I hate it. Oh, I hope she dies in a tire fire.
Happy holiday!
She looks like Chewie.
Oh, is that current?
Yeah, that was last year.
That was last year. Because this year, no one gives a shit.
So there you go. That was everything. We have concluded our version of the holiday special. And Curtis, you had a story. I'm sorry.
I forgot what it was.
Well, I didn't. You were talking about a quote in the Matrix. There was something in the Matrix.
Oh yeah. There's a quote in the Matrix where they're talking about like, I think it's Morpheus who's talking about coming to terms with feeling different, feeling like you don't belong, like you're a battery, like the Matrix, and he says it's like a splinter in your mind. And I think it's a philosophy term. Like I wonder where Lucas got that, because I feel like it's not quoting Lucas, but that's interesting. That like the Matrix and Star Wars, splinter in your mind, like it's a cool thing.
The book was called Splinter of the Mind's Eye. It was a novel written by Alan Dean Foster, and basically the idea was, in case New Hope flops and it doesn't make as much money as they want, the novel was a smaller story involving just Luke and Leia, and introduces the Kyber crystals, which now have become a really big thing. Spelt a little different, but there you go. But he hadn't even seen the original Star Wars. The author of the sequel wasn't allowed to see the movie.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like guessing about what the things are. So this is kind of interesting.
Didn't they make it into a comic book too?
They did, not too long ago. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
What could have been?
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. I like
it's
that.
Cool.
Well, happy Wookiee Life Day, boys.
Happy Wookiee Life Day.
Brought to you in subtitles. This is a podcast. You probably won't see those.
Just like the holiday special.
Yep. There we are. We did that entire thing for us. We did it for us. We wanted to do it. And I hope you enjoyed listening to that and watching that entire thing, especially the bit that was just for Austin.
Yep.
Featuring his
just
favorite, his like third favorite internet celebrity.
Chewbacca mom.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the Lele Pons' Greedo.
Yeah. But we did find the Logan Paul Boba Fett short.
God!
He will be Boba Fett. You just your
I'd almost like that. Just 'cause
Right.
that burn it down theory.
So burn it down.
Do you guys have any other Star Wars things you want to talk about before we wrap up?
Battlefront 2, I'm probably not gonna buy that.
Not going to buy it. I was very much going to buy it, and I'm not.
We spoke, I think, off mic. Battlefront 1 was one of the first games I returned in a long time.
Yeah.
It's not great.
But the nerds who bought the game and then still proceeded to complain about it, you knew about all these things. Maybe you didn't know the prices, but you purchased a game which inherently was incomplete. Well, there's a point where I don't want to pay for content. Like, no, you either don't buy it, and you hit them up front. They're not going to notice you're not buying their $5 thing.
Yeah.
They're going to notice
$60,
$70, $80 for a magnet.
Yeah.
It's insane. And that thing is so interesting because there's rumors that Bob Iger called, right, and shut that whole thing down.
Well, they're messing with the IP and pissing people off, and Disney heard about it and were like, what are you doing? We're going to take this away from you,
and
which they should.
They should.
They should lose the contract.
They have made 2 games.
Yep.
And they're not
subpar.
Good.
Not great.
Yeah.
And we've lost the really cool like bounty hunter game we were supposed to have, or like Star Wars.
Yeah.
What was it called? Star Wars 1414 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
It was like a really cool.
Star Wars video games could be the best video games ever.
Some of them have been.
I mean, Force Unleashed is a lot of fun.
Knights of the Old Republic?
Knights of the Old Republic.
Come on, bring that back.
Do you guys remember the really bad Star Wars fighting game?
No.
Do you know about this?
Masters of Terras Kasai. I love it.
Shit.
It's so.
I love that game.
What?
Your nerd boner is huge right
it's
now.
so bad.
They named. There's a Gamorrean guard that you can play as, and there's a Tusken Raider that you can play as, and they each have names.
Really?
The Gamorrean's guard name is Thok. Thok. And the Tusken Raider's name is Hor.
Hor?
Yes. HOAR.
That's amazing.
Is he like a pig though? Is he piggish?
Well, the Gamorrean guard is Thok.
Is like
Yeah.
but
Pig
like
man.
Hor is like
Hor is like the
Tusken Raider,
sand
yeah.
people.
interesting.
He's got a spinny attack, and he makes that sound.
I bought a video game. It's still honestly I think of it at least twice a year. I bought it at my school's book fair at like in probably second or third grade. Star Wars Robot Builder.
Yes. Yeah.
Where you built robots.
You built droids.
You built droids.
Wasn't it Droid Builder?
Yeah, Droid Builder.
Yeah, I had that.
Oh yeah.
I was so confused by that game, and I never did. I couldn't figure it out.
So what other Star Wars games confused you?
I thought you were going to say you think about it twice a year.
Because
how much fun you have.
It still confounds me. Like I don't know how. How do you play that game? I don't remember. I couldn't figure out how to play that game.
You're just going through life like at the grocery store. All of a sudden, like, how do I
never figured out Droid
twice
Builder.
a year?
God. I think about that more than Star Wars Racer because I love that game.
Oh, Pod Racing.
God. Oh, so good. Oh, God.
Did anybody play Star Wars Galaxies?
Yes.
Were you that nerdy?
That was the MMORPG.
Yeah, I lived on that thing for a long time.
My friend played it, and he was like a creature handler or whatever it was.
You can
and
be
so
that.
he knew every Star Wars creature.
I was a
as
mercenary.
result. Oh,
Did you?
I had a flamethrower.
Did you play Star Wars Battlefield, which was the Age of Empire license? They did Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
And it was it was a RTS.
Those are my favorite. That's my favorite genre of games.
They screwed it up because they
not good.
They lost the license. It's a fantastic game. You can play as the Wookiees. You can play as the Gungans. You can play as the Trade Federation. You can play as the Rebel Alliance. You can play as the Empire. It redeemed the prequels for me because it's like almost did because it made the Gungans are super fun to play as.
Amazing. StarCraft 64 is maybe my favorite video game ever. Maybe.
No, StarCraft's awesome.
64?
StarCraft 64 though, was unplayable.
You need it on a mouse.
It's a
You need
computer.
a mouse.
But like that's how I was introduced to StarCraft, and plus I had a shitty computer my entire life, so like I had my N64 and it was great. Yes, I get it now.
StarCraft 2.
Age of Empire 3 was my shit in college.
I
played
love
that.
Age of Empire 3.
I don't like those kinds of games.
Yeah,
It's just too boring. I don't like it.
I know it's so much fun to spend. You literally spend. For me, it's fun. You spend
know what I would love?
65 minutes building your thing, and then fighting for 20 minutes.
Battlefront 2.
Oh,
If it wasn't horrible, I would be so happy.
Well, just try it.
No, how? Give me $70.
No,
Yeah, that's what
that's
I
not
thought.
try. That's buying it.
How do I try it?
Go Redbox and
you
rent
actually
it.
probably you might have a demo on your PS4.
probably
Most
do.
games have demos you can play.
I'll check it out.
You don't have to pay for that much.
I just object to this microtransaction bullshit.
Then don't do that portion of
I'm
it.
not going to buy it at all, so they don't get any of
That's
them.
how you hurt. That's how you hurt them in their
I'm going to
pockets.
kick them right in their dicks.
Oh my.
So EA, if you're listening, you make a game that is complete when you buy it. You buy the game and you have all the things. It's great. You can, maybe if you want to buy skins, but even that's stupid. Just give me the game.
That's why we play story-based games. It's one player. You have to get a good game.
See, only children. We get
Red Dead Redemption.
Well,
there you go.
Multiplayer inherently works something out with Xbox because people are paying, or PlayStation, they're paying for the monthly subscription to use the network to play the multiplayer thing. So get in on that.
Yep, $60
if you want some of that.
Exactly.
So I think we did it, boys. We had our Blue Bothans. We talked about the holiday special. We talked about Batu, the planet from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's what they're calling Star Wars Land.
Yeah.
Choke me.
It's pretty.
What?
No problem.
Okay. All right.
Force choke you?
Yes, force choke me. That's a Star Wars thing.
Sith must come early. Oh.
Who
There
told
you
you?
Did you know that? Have you heard about the Star Wars resort though? Have you heard about this?
Resort?
What?
In Florida, they're going to build a Star Wars.
I was hoping it was a hot air balloon
I heard
thing
about
that
this.
was
The
like
hotel.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
completely
and it's-
interactive. It's a 4-day. You have to buy like a 4-day package and from the day
you get like a story.
And like every decision you make.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I want it to be cool. Like Dad gets his hand cut off. Like it's got to be dark. Star Wars is dark. It can't just be like not all the kids can be Jedis. You got to have a kid who's like, oh, you're a Sith. Now you get face tattoos. Day 3.
Those of us without daddy
It'll all
issues
work out okay.
don't need
They're
our
gonna
dad's
have
hand to be cut off.
like screens for windows that are like space stuff. Like it's gonna be.
It sounds insane.
It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be wonderful.
Of course, here in California, because there's no space, we don't get anything like that.
Well, we'll see it when we go there to Florida.
If we go.
Are we going?
UnPOP field trip.
Yay!
UnPOP field trip.
Actually, I'm going next year, and
maybe.
Oh no, I'm going.
If you put in a good word.
What do you mean?
I'm the ultimate gatekeeper to that.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm going. I haven't decided.
Are you like the weird shirtless guy who controls the Rancor in the gate?
Yep.
Huh. Well,
anyway. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. You're listening to the second Star Wars thingy that we're putting out leading up to Star Wars The Last Jedi and many more of our holiday themed specials. It's going to be a fun little holiday season. We love this time of year. It's great.
Bye.
Listen to my intimidation. It's great. Follow us at UnPOP Podcast on Instagram and Twitter's UnPOP Entertainment on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on iTunes and SoundCloud.
iTunes
and YouTube,
especially.
YouTube is good.
I'm Curtis. Say your names.
I'm Austin.
I'm Darth Sean.
Got it. He's cut.
Brock, am I?
Thanks for listening. We'll see you at least probably next week.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed this UnPOP review of the Star Wars Holiday Special, as it may be their last, once my team of lawyers arrive to their studios with some cease and desiths. No, really. I'm going to light a fire under their asses that'll make the surface of Mustafar look like the icy planet of Hoth. UnPOP? What kind of name is that for a podcast? How about more like, Unpoop? This is George Lucas, and you've been listening to the UnPOP podcast. Make sure to review and leave the opposite review you would leave for an actual Star Wars movie. So, meaning you'd leave a really good review for this podcast. So, do it.
Can we try our hardest to all laugh as George Lucas
Okay, ready to go.
from now? No. I mean, like, anytime we laugh organically, try and make it a joke.
Oh, God. But then your real laugh starts to take over.
It makes me laugh harder.
We just had 12 minutes of us laughing.
Wait, use the waddle. The waddle helps you.
I don't have that.